You know, it's amazing. The president sat down with 60 Minutes yesterday and had a real easy interview. In fact, Scott Pelley started off by saying the president's tired, and he told everybody, when I'm tired, I start stuttering again. But that wasn't the issue. He did seem very extremely low energy. He did say a lot of the clips that came out earlier were the most direct. But the one that really stuck out with me is he was asked, Mr. President, you're going to run for re-election? And he said, I have to, because the world's in an inflection point. He said, yes, because I said the world's in an inflection point. The world is changing, but we have an opportunity to make it so. Imagine if we were able to succeed in getting the Middle East put in place where we have normalization of relations. Everything that this president has done with his team has thrown everything on its head. They won't even mention the Abraham Accords. Literally, you're not allowed to mention it. He came in and said the key component of that was a pariah nation. Then he reapproached Iran. He allowed them to sell oil. He restored a lot of their aid. He allows them to, then he gets the $6 billion. We all know that he restored the money to the Palestinians.
$200 million.
Yeah, gets some money to the Palestinians. Everything that he has done has helped churn this sense of war and conflict. Yet he says, I want to finish the job. Please stop helping us.
What was your thought when he said there's no evidence that Iran is behind this attack on Israel?
Right. I would say that I was not surprised, because that's all everyone with his organization has said, right, with his White House has said. He did come and say, well, listen, we know they support Hamas. I think he's really concerned. I think he still wants to keep those lines of communications open with Iran, which astounds me. What more proof do you need to know than the meeting Saturday night with in Doha with the foreign minister of Iran and the head of Hamas when they were at a celebratory dinner that they are directly involved.
And Iran being the biggest backer to Hezbollah,
right,
which is in Lebanon, and Lebanon they've been firing over to Israel.
Right. And what
they have 100,000 rockets.
What we've heard today is Israel is planning to evacuate all Israelis within 2 kilometers of the border with Lebanon. And that includes that when you add it up, it's 28 different communities where people are going to have to evacuate to the south because they've been exchanging fire between Hezbollah and Israel back and forth over the last week. One of the things the president did say yesterday was he directed some of his comments to Hezbollah directly and said, not a good idea. Watch.
I think Israel understands that a significant portion of the Palestinian people do not share the views of Hamas and Hezbollah.
Hezbollah is a powerful Islamist militia to Israel's north, which is armed and trained by Iran. Iran also supports Hamas.
There's limited fighting already on the northern Israeli border, and I wonder, what is your message to Hezbollah and its backer, Iran?
Don't.
Yeah, because they're hearing you.
Don't.
I mean, it's stunning from the President of the United States. And I give him a lot of credit for his words last week from a heart perspective to the Israeli people. But when it comes to responding to the terrorists, the people that are involved with this, they don't listen to words. They listen to action. Was the president going to mention that Hamas and Hezbollah were having meetings for months now, almost over a year, some analysts have suggested? I mean, when I talk with folks that are on the ground, as well as when I talk to military analysts, they say, okay, the president moves forward closer. But are they prepared to act at the moment that they start to target forward?